Welcome and welcome into our stream, guys. So today we have a partner Q&A with Annjelife.
Yes.
And I'm sure you guys already see that we do have a giveaway going on. So it's a Stream Deck Plus giveaway in chat. So type Androids in chat in order to enter to win. Reminder, it is NAEU only. But yeah, if you guys are on YouTube, feel free to come on over to Twitch chat over here, twitch.tv/Elgato in order to join the giveaway. The giveaway will be open until the end of the stream. So you guys can enter one time per person. You guys only have to type it once. You do not need to spam it, so don't worry about it. Once you've typed it, you're good. You're entered. Donezo, you know? All good.
More.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
But yeah, welcome in. How's the audio for everyone? How's everything looking? Everything good, you know? But with that being said, for those of you guys who are new to stream, welcome in. My name is Jasmine. I'm the senior community specialist over at Elgato. And today we have Annjelife. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself to our community here?
Hello. Thank you so much for the intro. My name is Ange System, online and at your service. That stands for Automated Nanobot Network Jamming System. I'm a nanobot virus VTuber, and I stream a lot of Nikkei recently, but I also have been playing a lot of Power World. It's been taking over my brain for the past week or so. So it's been Power World.
All my friends have been playing Pal World. I'm just like, oh my God, I have not had a chance to play. Yeah, I've been too addicted into like Valorant still, and I don't have time. So I was like, Valorant, Lethal Company. There's too many games out right now. It's just that we just want to play.
It's so true. We're going through an age where games are just like coming out with bangers after bangers.
No, yeah, for real. Like, I don't know. Okay, chat. I don't know if you guys, anyone in chat plays StarCraft 2 or used to play StarCraft 2? Raise your hands, raise your hands. Because if you guys did, the one game I'm looking forward to this year is definitely Stormgate. So I'll be playing that game a lot.
Yes. Oh, that's going to be so good.
I know. I'm so excited. But yeah, with that being said, so Ange, why did you choose androids as the keyword?
Yes, androids is the name of my members of my community because my name is Ange. So they came up with the clever name of calling themselves androids. And as a collective, we are the Angelegion. So I felt like what better keyword to use than what we call ourselves. So hello, androids in the chat. I see you.
Oh, yeah, spam and emotes in chat, guys. I want to see it. Or maybe don't spam it. Nightbot might bonk you for that. But post the emotes in chat. Let's see all the androids in chat.
The betrayal from a fellow bot. Oh, Nightbot.
From the fellow
man.
bot. Oh my God. But let's go ahead and start with some fun questions. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and do a quick little tour, in case you guys missed it, of the VTuber page over on Elgato. So as you guys might have already seen, this page pretty much has, Ange on there. There's me, there's Yuri, there's Hazumi, there's Ugu Bear. So there's quite a few faces that you may know or may have seen. But we're excited to kind of share that and talk about that briefly as well. But with that being said, what was your motivation for streaming when starting out, and how has that changed?
Oh man, I love answering this question because my content creator journey has been so unique. I first started off as a cosplayer. So I was a face cam streamer for quite a bit. And then it came to a point where I felt like cosplay couldn't be something I can do forever. We age, and I felt like the VTubing was something I was very interested in. And I wanted to be able to foster my community and continue to grow it, even though I wasn't cosplaying anymore. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll try VTubing. And I gave it a try with the help of my brother, who's a very, very big Hololive fan. And he kind of walked me through it. And then 8 months later, I was debuting, which is crazy to think about. That was just last June.
Oh my God. Yeah, I remember when you were talking to me about that, like when you got debut and when you were looking into becoming a VTuber. And I was like so excited. I was like, oh my God, one of my friends are going to become a VTuber too. Let's go. Like,
right?
Your model is gorgeous. So your VTuber mama or papa, like they did such a great job on your model.
Thank you so much. I obviously we are the artists are the backbone of the VTuber community. I wouldn't be this adorable without MIUV, who drew my model. So thank you so much.
And then I saw someone in chat. Yes, price is limited to NA/EU. So you guys can find out the terms. We do exclamation mark terms. So yeah, that's the information there. And then what's it? So you already talked about, how you used to be a facecam streamer. So
Mm.
what made you want to get into? Oh wait, actually no, you did answer that. No, actually we're good. Yeah, what's your favorite part about VTubing then?
Oh my gosh, there's so many great parts. I mean, just as a fan of the culture, I feel like um, people are looking for different things. Like a lot of talent and musical talent is highlighted in VTubing that I couldn't showcase as a facecam streamer. Like as a
Mm.
cosplayer, people only wanted to see me in outfits. And so I felt like I was this 20-sided dice, but I could only show one side of myself. So as a VTuber, I felt like I could show all my sides. I could play games, I could sing if I wanted to, I could draw on stream, I could do all these things, and it was appreciated. So I think that's by far my favorite part about VTubing. It's just
Mhm.
like integrated in the culture to be creative.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I love it so much, like being a VTuber and like, it's just so amazing. A lot less stressful too, and just so much fun. Like I feel like you can definitely push forward a lot of creativity here as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I resonated when you said like it's easier because I was having this discussion with my manager once about how, some VTubers do 10, 12, 20-hour streams.
Mhm.
And as a face cam streamer, after 10 hours, you don't want to see me. I'm a zombie after 10 hours, but
Mhm.
I could play Power World for 10 hours and still look great as a VTuber.
Exactly, right? That's what I'm saying. Oh my god. And then looks like someone on YouTube, was it Stacker, is asking, what is VTubing?
Oh, I mean, we could probably both answer this, but VTubing is short for virtual tuber. So somebody who uses a virtual or drawn avatar to represent themselves to do whatever they want. That's the great part. There are VTubers that deliver the news, or there's VTubers that play music, or VTubers that, play video games. So any sort of content you want to do, you can now do virtually, which is amazing.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's like, pretty much there's like a lot of emotions that you can also add as well, depending on the tracking that you receive, also depending on the software that you're using and the camera you're using, right? So
Yeah.
it's really great. Like I can wave, I can do like little heart hands, and if you want to show any expressions or toggles that you have.
Oh, one of my community's favorite ones is changing my colors. So I can change into blue and I can change into orange if I want to. So it's cool. I can just change my outfit on a whim whenever I want.
I know, it's so nice. It's just, it's so amazing to see like the amount of creativity that VTubers can, come up with and think of, right? Like I have seen oh man, what was there's a VTuber out there that how to explain it? I have to look at their tag again because like their overlay and like just the entire vibe of this stream is incredible. Like there's seems like there's like a lot of coding going on. Uh Man, I
Yeah.
have to think of like I have to remember the name. I'm so bad at names.
That's okay. No problem. If I could share one, I saw a VTuber that had an interactive overlay
Mm-mm.
where chat could submit drawings and then on the overlay it would put the doodle, which was so cool.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
wait, I want to learn how to do that. That's actually really awesome.
Yeah, they're like a coder VTuber, so they would just code different things every stream. It's so creative. I've never seen anything like it.
Mm-hmm. All right, sweet. And then with that being said, let's go ahead and briefly talk and show you guys the VTuber page on Elgato.
Yeah.
This is a project that I got to work on, and I worked alongside with amazing, amazing VTubers like Ange over here. So I'm very proud and happy at how this page came out and came to be. So let's go ahead and switch over here. And if you guys want to go ahead and follow along, that is the
Ooh.
link there. So here's the little page. It's just pretty much to showcase the VTube Studio plugin. Something that I actually saw on a lot of tweets that a couple of VTubers actually didn't realize this was a plugin. and that this was a thing. So
Wow.
yeah, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so glad that they got to see. And like for anyone who's like aspiring to become a VTuber in the future, now you guys know
Yes.
that there is a VTube Studio plugin on the Stream Deck, which is really, really nice. This is gonna go ahead and showcase all the features of VTube Studio plugin. So for example, like changing your model, triggering a hotkey, moving your model, scaling your model. So I actually showed all these actions in the last stream with Ugu Bear. So if you guys want to check out like, me changing my model, triggering hotkeys, like there was a lot of different models that I showed. But it'll be all on that stream there. And here's Ugu Bear.
She's so
Start the
cute.
fun. Yeah, so
Oh my
something
gosh,
else.
she's disappeared.
Yeah, that's the fun thing. Remember, Ange, when I was telling you about how this new update for VTube Studio? For Stream Deck
sorry, what was
Plus?
that?
Oh, remember I told you there was a new update for VTube Studio?
Yes, that's right.
It's out now. So, was it VTube Studio is now compatible with Stream Deck Plus dial. So you can zoom in, you can rotate. Let me see. Let me switch over. Look, I can do this. I can do this.
Oh my gosh. Oh, she's moving. Oh my god, guys. She got the moves.
So it's really nice. It's amazing. I'm so happy that this is a thing too. Yeah, the rotation. I be rotating, guys. And then you can see this Ange. Look, Ange is over here.
Wow. Oh, she's also schmoving. Not as fast as Jasmine, but she's going.
She's going. And then if you guys want to know how to like install it, this is the installation configuration section here. So you go step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4. And that's pretty much it for that. And you can see like a little video.
I can't begin to tell you how much VTube Studio has like been so integral for streams. So the fact that some people are just finding out about it, game changer.
No, for real, it is a big game changer. Like I don't know what I'll do without Stream Deck and VTube Studio plugin. Like shout out to the plugin developer Kazar99. Like, yo, he's doing mad work, or they're doing mad work for like this plugin right here. It's insane.
Yeah, absolutely. They deserve all the credit because I feel like they're single-handedly helped everybody's streams become awesome.
No, I definitely agree with that because like yeah, it's just we have so many toggles as VTubers, right? A lot of toggles, a lot of changes, lots of ways to just like interact with our VTuber and the software. So just having that plugin is so nice as a VTuber. There's also a 3D plugin. I think if you guys are 3D VTubers, there's a plugin called Rarudo. I've personally never used it, but if anyone in chat is a 3D VTuber, maybe you guys might be able to look into that because that is a plugin that is ready on the marketplace. So make sure to definitely check that out and let us know how you like it because it's made by one of the. I have to double check who the plugin developer for that is, but their name is listed on marketplace. But it's really cool.
Okay, that's what that was.
Yeah. I just don't have a 3D model, so I can't really test it myself to see what the features are.
Soon.
Maybe soon. Oh man, I'm kind of like far away from like 3D VTuber.
Yeah, same. I'm like, I don't know, maybe like next year.
But with that being said, what would be your top 3 favorite plugin to use, Ange?
This was such an interesting question because I feel like there's so many to choose from. So to narrow it down to 3 is hard. So I actually picked 5, but I think I can end up picking 3 from this.
Oh, pick 5. No, pick 5. If you picked 5,
really?
share all 5. Yeah, it would be for chat too.
Because I just love so many. Obviously, well, the VTube Studio plugin is everything, especially if you have a Stream Deck. Like just putting in different toggles, like you were saying earlier. I feel like that is huge for my streams, not only just for operating my model, but just like the stream in general. I have one that operates like my ads and things. So I have like different timers and buttons that VTube Studio plugin can help me with that. And also like turning my ears on and off. So I love VTube Studio plugin. And then the second one is Discord volume mixer. As a VTuber, we do a lot of collabs.
We do, yes.
A lot of collabs. And we all have that one friend That one friend, I'm probably that one friend that is too excited, screaming all the time. So Discord volume mixer as a plugin is like integral so that we could make sure everybody is all the same volume and we're not blowing any eardrums when we do collabs with sometimes 5, 10 people. It's great.
Hmm.
I would say my third one is one called Philips Hue, which is lighting. So it has to do with lighting with your stream. And not only does it work with something like the Elgato key lights, but it's also all for my RGB things that I have in my stream room. Because, when you VTube every day, every week, 365 days, you want your stream room to be your sanctuary. You want it to be the place you vibe. So with the touch of a button, I can make all of my RGB lights turn on. And not just that, but my cameras and everything like that too. You could hook up all of it. It's great. So I don't have to turn it on individually, each and every one. Yeah. My fourth favorite plugin is the speed test plugin. It's literally called speed test, but before every stream, I definitely need to check my internet and my bit rate so that I have the best and most crisp stream for my viewers. So with that, you can hook up just a button on your stream deck that you just boop, and then it tests your internet right before you stream, and it makes it super easy. And then that way you have a great stream and you can stream with confidence.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, I do have one more. So my last but not least favorite Elgato plugin is one called Windows Mover.
I love that one. Yes.
Yes. Oh my God, girl. I'm a person that has like 5 million tabs on every stream because, I stream to Twitch and then I stream to YouTube and then I stream to TikTok sometimes. And then I have all these windows. Maybe I'm watching a YouTube video. So I have to it's just like a small quality of life thing where you can just boop and then all your windows are sized perfectly. So you can
And
see
move to where
everything.
you want it to be.
Yes. Yes, exactly. It literally takes a second to set it up, and it's a huge, huge game changer too.
I agree. Yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite plugins as well. But what about everyone in chat? What's your favorite Stream Deck plugin? Maybe like your top 3, top 5, just to give inspiration to everyone who's currently watching. And also, thank you so much to Raid Corsair. That is our parent company over
Woo!
there. So everyone, please go follow Corsair as well. They also stream on their Twitch channel too. I saw that a little bit earlier, but welcome on in. I hope you guys had a great, great stream.
Thank you.
Oh, if you don't have a Stream Deck, have you guys tried Stream Deck Mobile? There is Stream Deck Mobile, so definitely check that out on the apps. There's one for Android and one for iOS as well. So, what was it? I believe the Android one is there's a 30-day free trial. And then for iOS, you get 6 free keys. We are currently looking into getting the same features on iOS to Android. Unfortunately, we don't have like a ETA to share at this moment. Like, don't worry, Android users. I'm also Android. So, but yeah, I see people saying Wavelink. You like the crabs?
Yes, Wavelink was like runner up, honorable mention, because that one's also really awesome. Or voice mod.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I think for me, I have a lot of favorite like plugins as well. So let me go and see. I can just look in my like little tabs over here. So window movers is definitely one. I have to say like OBS Studio is solid, for sure.
Yeah.
The Twitch tools by Bar Raider, love that. There's also Discord, Discord plugin. That I love the Discord plugin with a passion. Like pair that with the Stream Deck pedal, chef kiss right there. Because that's for the collabs. That's what I use for collabs. It's just Stream Deck pedal, and then Discord is amazing. And then Twitch prediction buttons. That one is also very solid because you can start your own Twitch predictions and also choose the answers as well. Once it's like over, so straight from Stream Deck, you don't have to Alt Tab or go over to the website and have to manually do that yourself, or in case you don't have any mods there to help you got it. You're running your own stream.
That is so smart. I need to do that, but with polls, because I do a lot of polls.
Oh, I'm not sure if there's one with polls or not. There might be. probably have to just look into that.
I'm
Yeah.
an indecisive nanobot sometimes. I make chat choose everything. I'm like, you guys pick. I don't know.
Oh my god. No, I feel that. But let's see. We do have some really good questions already. So, well, before the question, so I want to address like this nice little comment from Cinnamon. They said when they switched to VTubing, they had to get themselves a second stream deck because it makes life so much easier and so much more interactive and fun. I agree.
Yes! Oh
I
my
agree.
We're twinsies. Oh my gosh. Because I
Yes.
use the Stream Deck. Is it M2K?
Mhm.
I use that one. And then I have the mini as well. So I use both too. We're twinning.
Yeah. Oh my god. But just to make sure, just to announce to everyone, you guys don't need more than one stream deck. There's infinite amount of folders. So honestly, you have so many folders that you can just run through. You can keep adding more things, more keys, more actions. So you do not need multiple stream decks. It's just more of a preference of how. It's just more of your preference, right? Like how fast you want to be able to push the key. So it's really up to you. For me, I personally use. I'm sure if you guys were watching the last stream of Ugu Bear, I used 2 Stream Deck XLs, I used a Stream Deck Plus, and a Stream Deck Pedal.
Oh my goodness. Let's go.
Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely really nice. I think I remember seeing one of our community members, like they're using more than 8 stream decks for like production. It was there's a photo somewhere. It was like I was like, whoa, like that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that is so sick. They can animate themselves running through all of them because you can make a custom like screen on your stream deck, which I found out recently. So you can just animate yourself running through all 8 of them.
Yeah. I see someone asking, is Canada part of NA? Yes, Canada is part of NA. Oh, that's very interesting. Yeah, but no, yeah, for ours, and yes, Canada is part of NA. Very interested at yeah, that's an interesting comment, but I was just reading the rest of the comment. All right, so next question is gonna be from Topaz. How did you become an Elgato partner? Do you have any recommendations when looking for partnership?
Oh, absolutely. I'm very fortunate to say that I've worked with a lot of great companies in the past. So I had a lot of experience under my belt. I would say my biggest advice, if you're trying to especially pair or partner with a hardware/software company, is really learn how to sell yourself. Like find out what your strengths are and then always do your best to showcase that. So if you're making YouTube videos, make sure your YouTube videos are showcasing those strengths. Are you an artist? Are you a programmer? Are you a singer? Make sure it aligns with those and then explain to them whether it's a submission like what I did. Explain to them how that can bring them value. Because from their perspective, they want to know, yes, they're happy to help you grow, but how can you help them? That was the question I was trying to answer when I applied. Yeah.
Yeah, and like, Ange is actually one of the recent partners from Elgato. So I'm not sure if you guys remember seeing a tweet about, applying on Twitter. Ange is one of those partners who got chosen. And do you guys want to see her entry? There were so many incredible creators that had applied. It was amazing to see. Yeah, it was so much. But do you guys want to see Ange's video? Say yes in chat if you guys want to see it. Because it was so amazing too. Everyone's saying yes.
Thank you so much.
Which is great. All right. Let's go and switch over then. We're gonna go ahead and watch this here. So this is Ange. So her video is ready here. Let me know if you guys can hear the volume of this.
Yeah, my Elgato partnership submission video.
Yes. This is her submission video here.
Every day, I want to bring my best. That's why I use Elgato.
That was so cool.
I'm Ange and System, online and at your service. Leader of the Annjelife, award-nominated cosplayer, convention MC host,
and the winner is Paper Crowns.
fighting game commentator,
He's gonna go for that kill, he's gonna go for that down air, and he connects.
and now Nanobot VTuber.
What?
I'm mad.
I got
Oh my.
My very first VTuber charity stream. We're going to be working together to raise money against Asian American and Pacific Islander hate. Hello, chat. Hello. I've worked with every company and event that you see here, and here, including Elgato. But it's on a project that I
Oh, this
can't
was the
mention
VTuber
publicly
page.
yet. My mission, to help everybody be their best too. You looking for a partner, Elgato? I'm your girl. Let's make even greater things happen. But in the meantime, I'm taking this. Haha. See you guys next time. Touch. Whoa.
That was amazing. Like, that was incredible. Like, if you don't mind me asking, how long did it take you to make this video?
One night.
Whoa, man.
One all-nighter.
Yeah, the editing skills and everything, like from you turning into from your in real life self to your VTuber, like that effect animation, that was so cool. I was like mind blown for that.
You.
Yeah, the
Thank
editing is
you.
fire.
Shout outs to Adobe Premiere Pro.
And so, like, what she meant about like when she's like, no, she had worked with us before. That was when before she was partnered, she was already working with me on the VTuber page. Because we were like asking assets from her, having her added onto the page so that you could see. So that's why she couldn't mention that yet. So it's like a secret.
It's a secret. But now secret's out. Woo!
Now the secret's out. Now she can talk about it. All right, let's see. We do have more questions from chat. So let me go ahead and let's see. I'm trying to go into order from the questions, but next question is going to be from Gamer LXXX. Are there any minimum system requirements to run VTubers? If so, what are they? So, maybe
I feel like you'll have much better expertise on this.
No, actually, I was going to say that I do not have the numbers right off the top of my head.
Oh, okay. You might find that it's surprisingly low. Like, you don't have to have the best, most amazing computer, 3080 graphics card in order to run a VTuber model. Honestly, what I always tell people is just start off doing PNG. Just start off as a PNG model. See if you even like VTubing if you're thinking of starting. And that requires just some like regular 16 gig RAM, nothing crazy.
Yeah, for like PNG tubers, that's like pretty much like it's still image, and then you can kind of just like talk here and there, and it's like a little talking animations. But when it comes to like VTubers, like live 2D models, then I definitely think the best way to go about that to see if your PC can handle that is to use a free model that is accessible on Twitter usually. Download that model file and then try it on, VTube Studio, and then try streaming with that. Because usually VTube Studio does require a lot of CPU usage. So it's kind of, I don't know the complete specs. You might need to look up at VTube Studio and see like what's needed there. But number one thing to test, definitely try a free model first to see if your PC can handle it. That way you don't regret anything and you don't have to feel like you wasted all this money if you spent money on it. So remember, try out a free model or a starting model, because there are some people who make like pre-made models that you can customize, and those can go from like $10, like maybe even $50. So that's like also a good way to start as well if you guys just want to test that out. But yeah.
Sometimes it's crazy now. Like sometimes really, really amazing customizable models are free, which is insane. For one of my Christmas streams, I used a gingerbread model, like a live 2D gingerbread kid, and it was free, which is crazy.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. And then let's see. We have another question from Vic. What's the most creative thing as a VTuber that's favorite thing you can't live without?
Your most could you say the question one more time?
Yeah.
What's your most creative thing?
Or what is the most creative thing as a VTuber that's favorite thing? I guess that's something that you can't live without. So something that's creative about being a VTuber that you can't live without.
I guess in terms of a creative thing, I feel like I'm really, really connected to other VTubers who are into music. Is that what you mean? Like, I feel like I love showcasing, music related things when I stream. So I'm having like a karaoke stream later tonight. And I feel like that's part of maintaining my sanity as a streamer. I need music. I need it. Whether I'm playing games that have great music in it, it just something about it, taps the creative part of my brain.
Yeah,
Hopefully that answers this question.
yeah, I think for me, it definitely has to be like the expressions. Like, there's only
Ah.
so much you can do with your expressions in real life, but like, as a VTuber, you can like, look, I can make like a shocked face here, like, oh my God. Like, it's like my scared face here, right? There's just so many expressions you can add, so many cool things you can do, just like with little toggles here and there. I can be like a little confused, questioning chat over here. I can like, oh my God. Yeah. So it's really cool that I can do all this. And, come on, real life, you can't be spinning like this, you can't rotate like me. Unless you're doing cartwheels, and okay, maybe so, but, that's kind of rare, Yeah, I go brr. So that's my favorite thing about being a VTuber. It's just like all the expressions, things that you can actually add on to your VTuber. It's just really great. It's really fun to watch. Really cool. Jazz in the pinwheel. No, yeah. Kayla's asking, what's the best stream deck in your opinion?
Ooh, oh my gosh. My favorite one so far. I just recently got this. Shout outs to Elgato. I recently got the Stream Deck Plus, and I've been testing it out, and I'll be using it for the very first time on my stream tonight, and I've been loving it offline.
Ooh, oh my God,
Loving
you can spin. You can spin like me.
I know, not at this very moment, but I'll be able to spin tonight. Heck yeah, seeing you do it makes me wanna, it's inspiring me to get my spin on.
Yes. Oh my God, get your spin on.
Yes.
I think for me, oh man, that's really tough, honestly, because I think it can just really depends on what you need it for or what you want to use it for, right? So like, Stream Deck XL for me, I feel like it's important for me when it comes to all my toggles as a VTuber, right? And that's why I use two Stream Deck XLs, because I need all the keys possible next to me. Just because like when I'm toggling my toggles, so I want to make sure that one Stream Deck XL is pretty much just set to just my toggles. That way I'm reacting in like as fast as possible as I would if I was, using a face cam, right? So this is like first Stream Deck XL dedicated to just my toggles. Second Stream Deck XL is pretty much, just for like scene changes, commands to use in chat, soundboards, I can use, I can troll people in Valorant with like where is it? There's a...
Hello.
Like that, So troll people with that. And then, just any other stuff that I need. And then, so Stream Deck XL, if you need lots of keys, if you have like lots of toggles, that's what I would recommend as a VTuber. For Stream Deck Plus, that is really good for controlling your audio, for, using VTuber Studio as this too, I will never stop wanting to spin here, So, but yeah, so Stream Deck Plus is just really good because of the dials. The dials is just amazing. The touch strip is so nice as well. This is what I mainly use to just control my audio for stream for Wavelink. And then Stream Deck Plus, that's Stream Deck Pedal. I can't live without my Stream Deck Pedal. Like honestly, Stream Deck Pedal for me is mainly for collabs and for Valorant. And what made my Valorant is that I personally don't like to move my hands too far away from like where it's positioned already, because usually I have this bad habit of if I reposition my hands to like move over to try to do like hold on the U key or the V key, I feel like I mess up I panic easily, and like I mess up like my aim, right? And so it's just, I don't know, it's just so much easier to just use Stream Deck Pedal to just like hold on to like the push to talk in game, to your teams and stuff, and same for collabs as well. So it makes my life easier.
That
personally.
Is really clever. I gotta try that one out. I use my Stream Deck Pedal for clips, so if I'm streaming, I just use it to like quick record, and then like it'll record like the last few minutes.
I love the
Yeah.
clips. I love that so much. But yeah, like having no more set as well. Streaming pedal is great to use if you need to keep your hands open. So if you need to keep your hands on the keyboard, or your hands will not be free, then that's what Stream Deck Plus or Stream Deck pedal is for. But yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, I'm not really sure. I can't really pick like my favorite out of all of them. It's really tough because I use one in each different situation and scenario. So that's really hard.
Like your favorite product?
My favorite project is definitely a Stream Deck, but which Stream
Yeah.
Deck? It's hard for me to pick. What about chat? All right, let me throw the question back to you guys. Chat, which one's your favorite Stream Deck? All right, let me see those those Stream Decks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I my favorite part about
yes, please,
my
Rito.
Stream Deck is that I got the quadrant case for it because it's my green and black colors. So it makes sure that like my whole stream setup is all uniform and
Hmm.
cute.
Yes. Oh my god, I saw that. I was like, it just matches you so well. It's perfect.
Yeah. When I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, Elgato made this for me.
Oh my god. Next question is gonna be from Holy Zhao. Can an affiliate be sponsored by Elgato? So I don't work for the partnership team, so I'm not sure if I can answer too many partnership questions here because they have their own how they choose their partners is like completely up to them. But what I can say is that pretty much don't worry if you're not partnered on Twitch. You do not have to be partnered in order to get partnered or to become an ambassador with Elgato. So yeah, if that kind of answers your question, you do not have to be partnered on Twitch to try
I
applying.
can answer his question.
Yeah.
The answer is yes, because I'm not a Twitch partner. I'm an affiliate. And I was able to get an Elgato partnership. Yeah, because they told me when I got accepted that numbers didn't matter to them. What mattered to them was your creativity and what you can bring to the table. Yeah. So I was like, cool. Like it didn't really contribute to their decision. At least in my experience. I can only speak my experience.
Let's go. No,
Mhm.
yeah. Numbers, yeah, I can definitely we had a interview with Miguel actually in one of the past streams. I don't know if there's a command for that. Maybe it's like ! partnerships. It's one of the commands that's available, but there's a bot there, so that way you guys can see some answers about partnership questions and such there. But definitely can guarantee that numbers do not really matter as long as you're creative.
Yes.
Because we do look more for creativity over numbers. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe someday I'll get Twitch partnership, but not yet.
You get it soon. I believe, Ange. I definitely believe.
Thank you.
Of course. And then
Okay,
let's
affiliate
see.
gang.
Yeah, affiliate gang. Let's see. Next question is from Kim Yap. How do you decide what avatar to use as a VTuber?
Oh, whatever you want. Whatever you want. I guess if you're asking me how I decided to make mine, I've always loved neon green colors. And I come from a cosplay background. And what's really big in the cosplay community is kind of like this tech wear street style. Whenever people are out of cosplay, they usually wear the tech wear and they rock that at conventions. So I really wanted to implement that in the next chapter of my content career, which was VTubing. So I was like, okay, I want a streetwear that's neon green because that's my favorite. And now I'm virtual. So I'm like, robot. I'm just going to be a robot. And I'm very, very small in real life. So I was like, I'll be a nanobot. Yeah, that's different. So that's,
Yeah.
you can make it whatever you want, whatever you feel resonates with you and your identity.
No, I completely agree. It's just like, it's just your preference basically. Like you want to be a cat VTuber, you can be a cat VTuber. You want to be a dog VTuber, you can be a dog VTuber. You want to be, just yourself, just like a VTuber based on how you personally look in real life, or maybe you want pink hair or red hair. It's completely up to you. Like it's all up to your imagination how you want your character to come alive or how you want your model to come alive. There's no, also it's really based on your preference, to be honest, whatever you want.
Yeah. How did you? I just want to quickly ask Jasmine how you came up with your VTuber.
So for me, I kept my VTuber because my username was Chibi Miharu for a very long time, right? Originally, it was like a mono Miharu, and the way I got that username was
Cool.
because back in like middle school, I think I was like, because I have a different name in Cambodian, right? So I was like, what would my name be in Japanese, right? So I looked up Google. I was like, what would my name be in Japanese, right? And they gave me a mono Miharu, right? And that was my username for like my COD days. My COD days on console and like yeah, and then like it wasn't until I got into cosplaying where I was like, oh, I should probably have like a username that I can keep consistent across all social platforms, right?
Yep.
And so I was like, what would I like? I like a Miharu, but like the Amano part, I didn't really like that much because some people read it off as like a man, and I'm just like, no. So,
Oh man.
yeah, a man. It's like, hey, look, what's up, a man? And I'm just like, that's not my name. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take out Amano, So, I was like, what should I put in front of Miharu? Because Miharu is like beautiful, clear sky, right? And I love the meaning behind it. I love the name, and I was like, okay, what about Chibi? Because I'm kind of small. I love Chibi stuff. I love Chibi style, and I put it together and I was like, oh, Chibi Miharu was not taken anywhere. And so that became my username, right? And so how I based my model was based off that username. It's like the Miharu portion, meaning like, beautiful clear sky. So my VTuber is like a sky themed VTuber, kind of like day and night. And so that's why it's like, if you see, if I move up, it's like I have like constellations on my, if you can see like little constellations here. Yeah, constellations here. And then like my dress is kind of like cloudy. It's like the little what's it called? Like the seams or something. It's kind of like a little cloud, right? It looks like clouds. And then lots of galaxy stuff, galaxy stockings. And,
oh my god! I think it's my first time seeing your bottom half like ever. Ever.
I know, because usually we don't really show our full bodies, right? Because mostly when we're gaming, we're like half bodies.
Yeah. See, this is why the dial is so awesome, because it can showcase the bottom half of ourselves.
Yeah, and like my hair is kind of like a pink because my hair in real life is pink, and so like there's like a little orange tint at the end, kind of like represent like the sunset as well. So it's like kind of cloudy galaxy. The flowers is kind of represent like small flowers, so kind of like chibi flowers, right? And they're also my best friend's favorite flowers, which is like bellflowers and jonquils, because she's actually the one who helped me with my design for my VTuber. So shout out to Blinky Blanc for that.
Oh, that's so cute. You integrated like your, inside friendship things onto your model too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's pretty much my theme and how I came up with it. So,
Dude, this is why I love hearing about other people's like origin story and their creative story of making their models, because it always has like, it's like getting a tattoo. It's like, this is the story behind it.
yes. Wait, Ange, have you ever mentioned about your story?
Oh, of like how I made my model?
Yeah, like the design behind it and everything.
I did briefly mention just a little bit ago about how I like green, like the color green, and then street style in the cosplay community was really important to me. So I wanted to integrate that. But I also have quite a few Oshis that have references on my body as well. So, my number one, my Kama Oshi is Axel Sirios from Hololive, and he has like holographic ears. So I wanted to make sure that I had that too. And a lot of my face was inspired by Pomu Rainpuff. So I have pink eyes, elf ears. So I made sure to integrate all those things. And whenever I see it, it reminds me of them. So it's wonderful.
I really love your ears so much. Like I thought that was so creative when I first saw like a model design, and I was like, oh my god, that is gorgeous. It's so cute.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Of course. And then let's see. Next question is gonna be from Neo. What Elgato do you recommend to beginners? I guess what Elgato products do you recommend to beginners? Yeah, I guess beginner streamers.
Yeah. Oh man. I would say the first one that came to mind for me was the Elgato capture card. I use the HD60S right now, but definitely if you're going to be playing games, getting a really good capture card is so important for that, because that's how you showcase, your gameplay. So I'd say that's probably the first thing I ever got when I was starting my streaming journey. Even as a face cam streamer, that was one of the first things I got.
Mhm.
And then if you're going to be a VTuber, you won't think of this product, but getting good lighting is so important, even as a VTuber. Even if you're using like an avatar, I find that using my Elgato key lights helps with my tracking so much. Because it needs to be able to track your expressions and your eyebrows and your
Mhm.
mouth shape. So I find when I stream in the darkness with
Oh,
just
yeah.
like, it just with my computer screens, it doesn't pick up on all of those. So I use not one, but I use two Elgato key lights every stream. Yeah.
No, I definitely agree with that. I feel like, lighting is very important when it comes to like, even just like face camming as like,
Yeah.
regular, right? And for VTubing and everything, it's just like lighting is very important. But I also feel like, as a beginner as well, to add on to that, I think like audio is very important. So I would recommend like
Yes.
a Wave 3. That's what I'm currently using right now. So as you guys can see, I'm using Wave 3. So I definitely recommend saving up and if you ever have Michael, like upgrade into Wave 3 if that's what you're looking into. But Wave 3 is what I'll say is probably one of the most important things to get from Elgato if you're new and a beginner.
Yes. Audio is so important too.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, and then like afterwards, like it's also kind of dependent like what type of content creator you are as well, or what you want to use things for too. And after that, it's like depending on that will depend on which product you should get first. So if you're a console gamer, then capture card for sure.
Yep.
Lighting always important. You can never go wrong with lighting. And then after that, it's like your camera if you're a face cam streamer, and yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of VTubers that use webcams and things instead of iPhones for their tracking.
Yeah,
Super important.
I'm using Facecam Pro for my
Yeah.
tracking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm using Facecam Pro for my tracking. Angie using a iPhone. So because I'm Android, so like for me personally, like for VTubing, I've mentioned this before, but VTubing, the best camera to use as a VTuber is iPhone, because iPhone has like that incredible like tracking, like facial tracking feature that it has on there. So it's definitely the number one thing to use if you want to become a VTuber. So that's the number one thing. But if you don't have an iPhone or iOS device, then second best, I would personally for me is Facecam Pro. I get the best of both worlds because one, I can track my VTuber model. Two, I can use it for work meetings because it's a really great webcam. It was the first 4K webcam on the market. So yeah.
Thank you for your question.
No, for sure. And then Crabs. So let's see. Next question is gonna be from Crabs. Are VTubers more likely to get haunted by ghosts? Oh my god.
I feel like this question comes from some personal experience. Have you been visiting or been visited by ghosts recently, Crabs?
You want to tell us about that, Crabs?
Yeah. Something needs to be unpacked here.
Oh my god. Let's see.
I can't say it makes you more or less likely because I have never been visited by anything paranormal. Thank goodness.
Same.
Same. This is why I don't play scary games. I feel like it's gonna invite bad juju into my life, and I stay far away.
Same. Honestly, same. Except Lethal Company. Lethal Company's a little different. It's more funny than scary.
That was probably the scariest collab I've ever done. We're playing Lethal Company with you.
Oh my god. Have you never played Phasmo before?
No. Oh my gosh, I would never. I would attract some demon into my life. No, thank you.
Phasmo's scary. Yeah. If you're scared, Phasmo scary. If you want content, try Phasmo though.
Oh god.
Phasmo with friends.
Ma'am.
Next question is gonna be from Merc. What's the price to be a VTuber?
Oh man. I mean, I cannot. Asking somebody how much their VTuber model costs, I kind of say it with tongue in cheek that it's like asking somebody's weight. I can say what the market is. I mean, there's so many different kinds nowadays. You could get like we were mentioning before, you can get a model for like free online nowadays.
Mhm.
I know somebody who got theirs for like $20 off of Etsy, like a full live 2D thing, which is crazy. But some people where they do all the toggles and want it very custom, I've seen it go as high as like a couple thousand. So definitely select on your budget. Everybody's is different depending on what you want. It's like, it's like getting your own juiced up PC.
Mhm.
Think of it that way.
No, yeah, I completely agree. It's like, pricing can completely vary because you don't have to spend any money on VTubing. There is free models out there, free resources that you can use. So it's like, honestly, doesn't have to be expensive. It's just a matter of your preference and what you want. If you want a custom model, now that's where you're gonna be paying some money,
Yeah.
But once again, it will also vary because it depends on the artist that you choose and the rigger that you choose. Like everyone has different prices for their experience or their time. So it's honestly completely. Yeah, it can vary. If you have a small budget, then I definitely recommend like either looking into one of the free VTuber models, or becoming a PNG tuber first to see if you even like VTubing. Because there's like a lot of different types of VTubers. There's like a PNG tuber, there's a GIF tuber, there's a live 2D model, there's a 3D model. I think it's just those four, right?
Yeah, I know some people that have done their entire VTubing career just using a GIF. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, there's a bunch of wonderful people out there. Like Evil Toast. He just is like a GIF frog.
Oh yeah, Evil Toast.
Yeah.
I know.
and
I
so-
love this. What was it? PNG tuber.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's about who you are and how you can entertain people, not on how many bells and whistles you have as a VTuber. But those are fun. Those are definitely fun.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. But yeah, so someone's talking in chat about they don't want to be reminded about my free, was it the free foot model I had downloaded? For context, Ange, this is like a free VTuber that someone posted a while back ago. I have them credited in my like about me section of my personal Twitch channel. But basically I bring that model out as kind of like a meme to troll people, or as a meme for my community to use. Because basically it's like I've actually had some people ask me for feet pictures, right?
Oh my gosh, of course.
And so I was like, the next time someone asks me this, I'm gonna tell them to like drop 50 subs and I'll send it to them, or I'll show it to them on stream, and it's just gonna be the foot model. It's gonna be the VTuber foot model.
That sounds so cursed.
And it's
That's
like,
so genius.
it's still technically feet, it's just not my feet. Well, technically it's my feet, but not my feet. You get what I mean, right?
Oh my gosh.
And so
It's someone's feet out there.
So I was like, it was just gonna be a funny situation. I'm waiting for that moment to happen where, I'm gonna clip it and it's going somewhere on socials.
Yeah, I never thought I'd be on official Elgato channel talking about feet, but here we are. Here we are.
We showed that model last stream, by the way.
Oh my gosh. I'll have to watch the VOD.
Yeah, because chat, I gave an incentive to chat, right? If chat donated 5 gifted subs to Ugu Bear at the time, I would show it because they wanted to see all my models, because we were talking about the change of model action from the VTube 0 plugin. And I was like, all right, 5 gifted subs to Ugu Bear, then yeah, I'll show it on stream. Because I was like, should I be showing this on stream? On this stream? But I got the AOK from my manager, so
Woo! Oh, man-san, Mane-san.
yeah. Oh my god, it was great. I see everyone in chat just going low. Nah, not Chris.
I know you guys missed out. You just missed out. Too bad.
Clover says, bring out the foot. All right, I'll bring out that feet if you guys give 5 subs to Ange. If you guys gift it to Ange, all right?
gosh.
5 gifted subs to Ange. I'll bring it out again. And so I gotta do a shout out for Ange over here. You guys gotta go follow
you're
her
too
too while you're at
generous.
it, all right? You guys go follow Ange.
Oh
What is
my
it?
god, you're too generous, Jasmine.
What is it? Is this where is the chat section here? Oh, that's I was like, I have chat popped out. There we go. So let me shout. There you go. All right, 5 gifted subs for Ange. I'll bring the feet out. Why is the viewer count rising? Yeah, go follow Ange, right?
my
Ange, if you
God.
get gifted sub, let me know, all right? I'll bring it out for you guys. But until Frida was watching chat.
Damn, for the feet, I didn't think that Elgato viewers were this down bad for feet. That's crazy.
Oh my god. All right, so we have another question from Wild
Mm.
John. I was wondering, is it best to get a second camera to show my viewers the best viewing my to show my viewers the best viewing my keyboard when playing games like Red Alert games?
Oh, I mean, yeah, absolutely. If you like having just like a different layer, another perspective during your streams. I know a lot of streamers that play a game called OS or OSU who
Osu.
like show their keyboard while they're playing rhythm games, and then they have like their avatar model. I think it's really cool when people do that, or when they cook. They do like cooking streams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cooking streams is really cool, like to have different camera angles as well. So I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I think it's also like based on preference as well, right? And based on your budget too. I think it's definitely cool. I don't think it's like no, if it's best or not, that's completely up to you, for your preference if you think it is. I think a lot of people definitely think it's pretty nice to have just to see like what you're doing. Same for like, StarCraft 2 games, right? A lot of people like to see the APM that you're doing where you're just, 4SD, 4SD, 4SD. That's a Zerg. That's me playing as Zerg right there. So all the drones for everything.
We need
But
that input knowledge.
the input knowledge. Oh my god. All right, let's see. If you guys have any more questions for Ange, this is the best time now, actually, now that we're all reading chat. So ask your questions away in chat for Ange about VTubing, her VTubing career, anything like that. Let's see. Yeah, StarCraft 2, Protoss for the win. Nah,
Yeah, I mean, I've only been VTubing for around just a little over 6 months now, but hopefully I'm able to answer as best as I can, even with my little experience.
no, you're doing great though. You're doing great.
Thank you.
So John's asking, what specs are your machines?
Oh, I think I have my list up. Eh, eh. Okay, I know that I currently use. Oh, that's my gaming laptop. That's different. Yeah, because sometimes when I'm VTubing on the go, even having like a laptop set up
Mm-mm.
connected to an iPhone is how I do it sometimes. Give me one moment. I have
Yeah, of
all of my
course.
specs on my page.
All right. Then while I do that, I'm gonna answer James' question. Best advice for a newbie streamer: audio. Make sure you have great audio. I think that's the number one important thing as a streamer, especially going into it. Because for me, it's very hard for me to it's hard for me to stay in someone's stream if their audio is kind of bad, because then I can't really like hear them or understand them, and then I'm just like, oh man, this is like sad, So I think definitely get good audio. Like, it doesn't have to be like super amazing or anything if you're like on the budget, but at least audio that is not like a what's it what's it called, like the Xbox mics, right? Or one of those mics when you're playing Xbox games or COD games, basically, when you're playing like COD, right? And then it's like those microphones, and then just like they're eating their mic and it's like talking like I think that's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
Funny though.
it's funny. Yeah, no, that's funny. But I don't know if I can listen to that for like 2 hours.
Like Xbox headset, like,
Yeah.
15-year-old kids screaming in COD. Kind of funny sometimes.
Yeah. No, it's good for the content, right? So like if you're doing
Yeah.
it for the content, I think that's different. But like for your entire like stream, I don't know if I can listen to that for the entire thing. I feel like I'll just be like, oh my god, what's happening? My ears.
Yeah, you're right. I do have my PC specs if they were still interested. I'm currently using a CLX GeForce RTX 3060 Ti. So,
Let's
yes.
go.
And then of course with my Elgato key lights and my Elgato HD6DS capture card with that.
And then we have a question from Coder. Do you do this full time?
Yes, I'm very happy and grateful to say that I've been doing this full time. VTubing since June. So I've been just doing it just a little over 6 months, almost 7 months now. And then I've been cosplaying full time before that since 2018, officially October
Oh my god.
2018. Yeah, long time. Like, what's that? Like 5 years or something. I was a
Yeah.
cosplayer. So I've been full time ever since then.
And then next question is gonna be from Kenny. Can you make your own characters?
Like your own VTuber model?
Mm.
Is that what they mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. My younger sibling drew their own PNG model because you just need like an open mouth artwork and then a closed mouth artwork. They were able to make their own just using that, and they drew it on like Photoshop, and they just used that. It's great.
Yeah, so yeah, anyone can make their own VTuber model. Like, PNG tubers are the easiest to make because, like Ange said, all you have to do is just draw like one with like a closed mouth and then another one with a talking mouth. And you want to use like something like either Weirdo, I think it was like Weirdo?
It's like VDO or something.
Video, yeah, Video, like either that software or you can just use the Discord Reactive by Fugitech. So those are two
Yeah.
options for like PNGs or GIF tubers, right? And then for a live 2D model, that is a little bit more complicated. It is possible for you to do yourself because there's like a lot of tutorials on YouTube and stuff. But that is where you'll probably be like, oh my god, this is a lot of work.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
rigging is a whole nother beast.
No, I completely agree with that. I was looking at because like I made like a PNG tuber like a long time ago, just like for my
You
friends
did?
though. It wasn't for myself because like
Oh,
it was like the Elmo fire.
oh my gosh.
Hold on, wait. So here, I can bring it up. Hold up, I got you guys. This is like kind of funny. No, I drew this with a mouse, okay? Because I don't have like a tablet, so I drew
Oh,
this
girl.
with my mouse.
Oh girl.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Let me bring this up real quick. Let me see. I gotta get the
Oh,
files
you gotta draw
here.
one for Chibi Maharu now, like one for yourself.
Oh, I already have one though. I commissioned. So
Oh.
yeah, let me see. Hold on. I think this.
Oh my god, it's so cute. I love
It's
him.
the
You drew
Elgato-
this with a mouse?
I
This
drew
is
this with
good.
my mouse.
It's
So,
perfect.
and then here's like the talking one, right? So hold on, let me bring out the talking one. So that's like the not talking one, and this
Yeah,
is the
flames.
talking one.
Oh my god. He's literally like
But yeah, that's the it's kind of you can make anything into a PNG tuber. It's very simple, doesn't have to be super amazing. You can make it into like a little just a doodle or something like that.
dang.
So
Let
yeah,
me know when you got commissions I gotta commission Chibi Maharu art. For sure.
mouse commissions, just a disclaimer, guys. I'm drawing from mouse, so if it comes out a little silly, you're getting a silly art. Oh my god.
That makes it better, in my opinion.
Yeah. I love like cute like little silly was it art like that too. Just like chibis or gremlins and stuff, right? It's amazing.
Yeah. It has more personality.
Yeah. Um Another question from Asian Mock. Was it hard to decide on an avatar?
I guess I did take some time to think about what I wanted, because not gonna lie, when I first thought about becoming a VTuber, I was torn on many different aesthetics. I was like, should I go for, red hair? Should I go for like this kind of ocean theme? Should I go for a robot theme? So definitely take your time. Was it difficult? Yes, but in a
100%.
good way.
Yeah.
Not in a very stressful way. I think you just have to really know yourself and what you feel like would make you happy in the long term, because you're going to be using this model for a long time. So something that you feel you'll be happy with even like next year and the year after. So take your time.
Yeah, no, I
Mhm.
completely agree with that. And yeah, it's like, it is always hard to decide on a design for your model because it's like, that's going to be the design that represents you for a pretty long time until,
Yes.
you upgrade to like a 2.0 or a 3.0, right? Version of yourself. But it is very difficult because there's so much that you want to implement, so many like designs like that you have in your head, and like having to pick only one is just really hard to do. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just know, as a reassurance though, if you wanted to rebrand at some point, I've seen people like Hazumi, one of the VTubers featured on the VTuber page. She went through a whole rebranding where she went from being like an idol singer to a lion knight. Very different. But it's not impossible to rebrand.
Yeah. No,
Yeah. So
definitely
don't
agree.
be super stressed.
Mm-hmm. And then next question from Ruben Has. This is something you didn't answer earlier, but let's go ahead. Let's just be really quick. Did you stream as a human before you started VTubing?
Yes, I did. I streamed, oh my gosh, I think I maybe like a year or two ago, I started as a like cosplay streamer. So I would play games cosplaying as characters from that game. That was my old content. And then it was very, very, very exhausting. So I went from streaming maybe like 5 days a week doing that to 3 to 2 to 1 to not at all because it was very hard putting on a cosplay every stream. And luckily as a VTuber, when I transitioned, it's definitely a lot easier, especially with all of the Elgato gear I have now. It's just literally just turn everything on and then it's all about the gameplay, baby.
Yeah, let's go.
All about what we're
Oh my
doing.
god, I can only imagine how like draining that could have been too. Because like to get into
Yeah.
cosplay, that takes so long. Like the
Every stream.
makeup, every stream, and
Every
oh my
stream,
god,
girl.
yeah.
I
Because
used to stream Genshin. Yeah.
yeah, for
And I would
context,
cosplay as different Genshin characters every stream.
oh my god. Yeah, for
Yup.
context, for everyone here who has not cosplayed before, like when it comes to getting ready as a cosplayer, it can take up to 2 hours plus when it comes to putting on your makeup, putting on your costume, make sure your rig is okay. It is a lot of time. It's very time consuming. So, Anj, kudos to you for being able to do that for so long.
Yeah. I mean, I did love it. I did love it. I think that just as I got older, I felt that I couldn't physically keep up with it anymore, but I just loved my community so much
Aw.
that I felt like just abandoning it would have been heartbreaking for me. So I'm like, how can I still engage with this cool community we've built while also like being able to keep up with some, reasonable energy? And so that's when VTubing became an idea.
Woo! Let's
Mhm.
go. Let's see. Gamer is asking, does Corsair own Elgato now? So Corsair has actually become our parent company for quite a while. What was it?
Oh.
Yeah, it's been a long time. So it's not anything
wow.
new. But yeah, for everyone who doesn't know, Corsair is our parent company. So in case that's why you guys see like, Corsair Elgato together, like when we mentioned Corsair, that's why.
That's so cool. I had only found that out when I watched your last Elgato stream. I was like, oh, it's Corsair. Gotcha. Makes sense.
Yeah. And then let's see. Next question is gonna be from Merc. I don't really know. I don't really know if this is a yes/no question because like I don't know. But it's pretty much asking: will MacBook M1 be able to handle VTubing?
Oh, good question. I feel like it's in my best interest to find out because one of my siblings would love to do VTubing, but they only have a Mac as well. So if you ever find out, come back here and let me know.
Yeah, and then like also like the best way to test though is like I said, download VTube Studio. VTube Studio is on Steam. It is free to download, free to use, and then just download like a free live 2D model that's on Twitter and test it out, and you can see if it works or not. You don't have to pay for anything, so testing out yourself will probably be the easiest way to get your answer.
Yeah. Yeah, I test everything.
Yeah,
I have
test
learned.
everything. Yes. So another question from Blazer. What's it like live streaming as a VTuber? Is it harder or easier to do in your opinions?
So much easier, 10 bajillion times easier. I also feel like there's more possibilities because you're no longer limited by the IRL realm, as I like to call it. I feel like if you want to have, a giant pancake bed, then you could just have that in your background. Or if you want to have, a cute like pillow or something like prop, then you can. Yeah.
No,
A
yeah.
lot easier.
I agree. I think it's way easier. Way, way easier. in the sense that it is so much less mentally draining. Like, for me, the reason that why I love VTubing is just the fact that, I can, after a full day at work, I can just stream after, later at night if I'm not commuting far. And I'm just like, I don't have to put makeup on. I don't have to like, dress all nice. I can just turn on my software, bring up like all the software that I use, and boom, I'm streaming. I don't have to worry about anything, me looking tired, me looking drained, whatever, right? It's just
Yes.
it's my VTuber. I can express myself how I want to be perceived and how I want to be expressed, So it's like, I'm always smiling here. I can do all these cool little toggles here. I can clap, I can face palm, I can pout. It's really nice and just so much more fun for me.
Yes. And I do want to mention that just like that's sort of where entertainment for streaming is kind of going. There's a reason why the top 10 streamers on Twitch right now are, 8 of them are VTubers. Like it's kind of like where entertainment is going. It's becoming more and more virtual. I'm guessing that, VR and AR is only going to get more improvement in the next several years. So I feel like it mostly because it's easier. Also
Mhm.
because it's easier.
It's easier and also it's very creative too. So it's just like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's really nice. It's really fun. And it's just great, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. And just from a business perspective as well, I do want to touch on how much branding is easier to do as a VTuber as well. Because when you're, let's say, a cosplayer, you're committed to looking a certain way all the time. Like you always have to have the same hair color, or else you're gonna look totally different. So I feel like as a VTuber, if you stick to a certain look, it's also easier to sell yourself as a brand when you're applying to companies and things. You're
Mhm.
way more marketable.
Yep. And then let's see. Next question is gonna be from Clover. What game are you looking to most for 2024?
Ooh, there's so many good ones. I just recently watched a video of like 24 Nintendo Switch games coming in 2024. Oh man, I feel like I'm so head empty Pal World right now. I need to think about it. Come back to me.
Okay, sounds good. No worries. And oh my god, I just saw thank you for the 8,000 bits reblazer. Appreciate it.
Oh.
First time viewer too on the Elgato stream? Wow. Can we get some hearts in chat, please?
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry to interrupt. Thank you for the 8,000 bits, but Grand Blue Fantasy Relink comes out this weekend. I love me some Grand Blue Fantasy.
Yes. Oh my god. So
Bruh.
exciting. For me, I think I mentioned earlier, Stormgate. That's the game I'm excited for this year. So Stormgate, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's see. Next question is gonna be from Kenny. So they're new to all of this. Does Elgato have a VTubing solution? So honestly, the solution is VTube Studio plugin, thanks to Kazar99, who's the plugin developer. Like, it's just so much easier to manage your model, manage like, all the actions that you have, all the hotkeys. It's just so, I feel like, honestly, I feel like majority of the VTubers all use Stream Deck because of the VTube Studio plugin. Like, because of how easy it is to like activate your toggles and change your scenes and, all that stuff. So yeah, that's the reason why. We also have a website for that too that talks more about that. So that's the VTuber page over there. So make sure to check it out if you guys want to see it. And you guys can also find like our socials there too for all the VTubers.
Yeah, I was so happy when it debuted and I recognized all of the VTubers that you collaborated with there. I was like, oh
Aw.
my gosh, our friends! It's all
Yes, it's all our friends.
When
was so
I
much
first
fun.
joined the project, I didn't know there were going to be like other VTubers in the project as well. So it was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's definitely like quite a few, right? So I was like really happy that I got to work together with them, bring them on board to this. So it was really great working with everyone on that page. Like everyone's so lovely.
Yeah, and reading all of their comments of what products they use and how it's changed their life was like super inspiring.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like someone has a question for me by count. How did you get a Corsair internship? So for me, I applied. I always get confused. I say 2017 all the time, but I think it was 2019. Brito always has to correct me on here because I'm just like, was it 2017 or 2019? Because I always somehow just mess up the year. It's a big difference, yeah. But it's been so long too. I'm just like, I'm pretty sure it's 2019. Yeah, because the reason why I think that is because like I was like, I keep thinking my mind is thinking 2017, but I always remember Brito in my head, and I was like, okay. If I'm thinking it's 2017, then it's not 2017. That means it's 2019 because Vito's in my head telling me it's not 2017. But yeah, so back in 2019, right, I applied to the social media intern position at Corsair. And we went through I think I went through 3 interview processes, right? One of the recruiter, the HR recruiter. And basically what I did for me to stand out is that I believe it was Eugenia who was working at the time. I saw her tweet on Twitter about how they were looking for an intern. And I originally actually met Eugenia and Tracy from a StarCraft 2 gathering, a dinner type thing, right? And yeah, so I was like, that's how I followed them. And that's how I found their Twitter. And I saw when she posted that internship position, I was like, I want to apply. And so I applied, and I kind of just I was messaging or not messaging, was it? I was make sure to keep an eye on her tweets, right? I was eyes emoji, and I was kind of little fingers like this, little pleading. I was all right,
so
I'm gonna comment, but I don't want to be annoying, right? But I will try to interact with her tweets about the industry positions, right? So I'll be like, hi, I applied, was it good luck to everyone else who applied, stuff like that, just being really polite, because I also don't want to bother her, right? I don't want to be too much at the same time. But anytime she tweeted about the industry position and stuff, I'll try to engage. That way it's oh, I know this person, they applied, and I'm just putting myself out there, right? But that's how I kind of just put myself out there. I think that might have helped a little bit. I never actually really asked, so I don't know. I don't know, but I think that might have helped a little bit. Just putting yourself out there to the team that you're applying for, especially if they're very active on social media. It's kind of a nice little oh, I see this person, Just try not to be too annoying about it or too pressuring about it, right? So it's I was just really excited. But yeah, and then that's after that, my resume was just me being really passionate about social media, about my cosplay experience, my Twitch stream experience, handling social media myself. Because back then I was also a cosplayer. And then I was a full-time Twitch streamer. And yeah, so that was pretty much it. And then, I got it. And I was super happy and super excited.
Congrats!
Thank you. But yeah, speaking of which, today's the last day you can apply as for the internship position for Elgato and Corsair. So there is some applications. I think there's a command somewhere. I don't think I have it on here, but maybe Brito can send a link in chat because I see her in chat over there. But yeah.
That's so exciting. Good luck to everybody who decides to apply.
Yeah.
It was so relatable, when you're talking about the ooh finger touchy, ooh, waiting for their letter. That's so relatable. I felt the same way.
Oh my god.
When I applied, because they probably have to go through so many applicants. It's probably very competitive. So I didn't hear back from Elgato until a month and a half later. It was a long time.
Oh yeah. And then next question is from Kenny. What are you using to power your PNG tubers again?
So I believe my sibling uses, it's called VEA DoTube. VDoTube. I'm trying to spell it out because I don't know how to pronounce it. But you just upload your PNG on there, and then it detects you when you speak. So it's very similar to Fugitech. Very similar. And then it will just use those 2 frames.
Yeah, VDoTube.
Yeah, that's what we use.
Yeah, there you go. People in chat typing it. Thank you.
Yeah,
awesome.
There you go. That's so smart.
Yeah, and then Rise is asking, how hard is it to get all this stuff to move on your model? Oh, I think you're talking about the rigging, right? I think that's what they're talking about, the rigging portion of the model. So
So how do you get it to move is what they're asking?
How hard is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be a question for my wonderful rigging parents.
Same, because we're not we don't draw the art ourselves or rig our models ourselves, so that would, but from what I can tell, from what I've seen, it is very hard to do. Like, you can look up YouTube videos on how to rig a live 2D model, and it is so complicated. And like, same with just the art portion as well, because you have to, like, there's so many layers that you have to do. It's insane, the amount of work that's put into it, and it's understandable like why the prices are, like, kind of expensive, right? Because it is a lot of work, a lot of time, and it is very hard to do.
Yes. How I explain it to people who are just dipping their toes into VTubing or just hearing about it, I tell them that a model is like a car. And so, like, you have the person who designs the car, then you have a person who, like, make sure it looks nice, and then you have a rigger, which is like the engineer. They build it, they make it move. And, people like Chibi, Maharu, and me, we're just drivers.
Mhm.
Yeah, we just drive the car.
That's such a great way to explain that. I never thought of that before. I love that.
Yeah, and then depending on if you get a luxury car or, like, a commercial car, then the price differences are really, really vast.
I agree. And
Yeah.
then next question is from Merck. Do you have a real life cosplay of your VTuber model, Ange?
Yeah, I do, actually. I've had the pleasure of cosplaying my VTuber model to a few conventions. I was a guest at Anime Impulse OC I believe that was like almost last summer. So, like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be like a year ago. But it was last summer. I cosplayed as myself, and then I also dressed as myself. I believe it was I want to say Anime Expo Chibi it
Mm-mm-mm.
was. I might be remembering incorrectly, but I've worn it twice.
Do you
then.
mind if I show them on stream?
Yeah, you feel free.
All right, guys. This is her cosplay with our friend Yuzu. So Yuzu's also cosplaying as her VTuber as well. So I saw this cosplay tweet that you made, and I was just like, oh my god.
Thank you so much. That was
Yes.
my first time at meeting Yuzu in person. And we had met online because we were both VTubers, and we were just like, we should be them together at Anime Expo. And she was like, yes. Let's do that.
Amazing. Oh my god. Like, look.
Thank you. So cute. I really felt like myself because it was like, I'm my VTuber person and I'm me. Same time.
I love this. And then let's
Thank
see.
you.
Yeah. Everyone in chat is loving it as well.
Thank you, chat.
Let's see. Next question is going to be. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, let's see. Oh, go
I
ahead.
love that when people cosplay their VTubers. I've been trying to convince Shibi Maharu to do it sometime.
I shall. I'll be down. We'll do it together.
Yes.
Yes. Next question is from Dobby. Best time to stream in your opinion? Do you focus on a certain group in the world because of time zones?
Yes, I do. Oh man, it did take some experimentation, because everyone's communities are different. You will attract your own niche, as a content creator. So I used to stream super early in the morning, like 8 a.m. every day, because I wanted to catch Japan time. And so once I found out that my community just tended to be more in NA, that's when I started streaming later, more so in the evening because that's when people are off work. So you see, it does take a little bit of adapting, but once you figure out your niche and where your people are coming from, then you can cater more to that. Luckily, there's a lot of statistics that platforms provide, like Twitch and YouTube. They tell you where people are from, what times viewers are tuning in. So just follow patterns and then, tailor it to what works for you.
Yep, completely agree with that.
Yeah.
Next question is from Melina. How do you sync your movements with your model?
Luckily, I use an iPhone Pro 14 and it has amazing tracking. It's I tell people that it's like a filter on like Snapchat, or on TikTok. It kind of works like a filter. So it uses that inside camera and that's how it tracks like my mouth movement and my eye movement and eyebrows.
Yes. Yeah,
Kind of
for me,
fun.
they are. For me, I use the Facecam Pro, and that's how it
Mhm.
tracks, my movement here. I'm moving left, right, and then my mouth, my blinking, and yeah, that's pretty much it for me. But you have to use the was it VTube Studio software, and that's how it
Yes.
links the two together. So that's pretty much it.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh my bless VTube Studio.
Yes, and then I want to read Blazer's was it comment that they had. I'm catching up on all chat right now. I'm like kind of way behind. I know chat's like super zooming right now.
Aw.
But once again, thank you for 8,000 bits. They're saying first time viewer and first time listener. I'm new to the whole VTubing thing, but the community as a whole seems very welcoming and just an absolute
They are.
breath of fresh air for people who still want to socialize with people but have a
Yes.
hard time. Thanks for answering my
Yes.
question. I hope you two fine ladies enjoy the rest of your stream.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah,
Mhm.
it is a really welcoming community. As somebody who came from the outside, I used to be in cosplay community, and then when I came into VTubing, very extremely understanding, patient, and welcoming people because, everybody comes in different shapes and sizes in the VTubing community, and everyone's out there expressing themselves with an avatar. So, you're exposed to all kinds of people. And so that requires a very open-minded personality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I agree. And then looks like we're running out of time, but I do see we do have quite a few more questions, but maybe we can answer that a different time, guys. But thank you all so much for your questions. I think I'm going to end it off with one last question of it being, let me see.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Ange, what is some advice you would give to someone starting out when it comes to growing a community?
I love this question. I will keep it somewhat brief because of, I want to be mindful of time. But my manager and I have always talked about the three big C's. All right, everybody, bust out your notepads right now. The three big C's. This is like so important, whether you're a face cam streamer or a VTuber or whatever kind of person you want to be online. The three big C's. The first one is community. The community is going to be the backbone of content creation. No matter what you're doing, people watching you, people supporting you will always be the most important. Always try and ask yourself, like, don't focus on the numbers, focus on how can I make my viewers have a better experience because they're going to build your community. They're going to build what, every brand wants from you, which is like your viewers. And so don't worry about the number, worry about their experience. And then your second C is content. So, what would you be comfortable putting out there that you'll be proud of? What kind of content will you look back on in 5 years and be like, yeah, I made that. That was sick. Good times. Like, don't put out something that it's not you or you don't resonate with. Make something that you feel extremely proud of because as a content creator, that's what's going to fuel you through the hours. That's what's going to fuel you through the years. You're going to be doing content. I think of Pokimane. Pokimane's been making content for 10 years. 10 years. Like, what's something you can do that makes your heart full? So
Mhm.
that's content. And then the last one is the one that I struggle with the most, but I would say it's like super important. Out of these three, it's probably the most important. And that is consistency. Consistency, bros. Like, there are people who are super talented as content creators, but they only do it for like 3 months and then they stop. Or they do it for 1 year and then they stop. Or maybe they stream once a week and not, 4 days a week. And those people will find it hard to be successful, even if you're super, super, super talented, even if you're super, super entertaining. So be consistent. Scheduled posts are a thing now, and there's so many platforms. Just post on them every chance you get because it's almost like you're putting out a golden ticket, and one of them is bound to be, the lucky one. So just put
Mhm.
out as many tickets as possible, and then one of them is bound to be a good one. So those are
Yep.
the three C's.
That's
Yep.
really great advice for the community. Thank you so much for that, Ange.
Yeah, man, of course. I love talking about all this stuff because I feel like content creation is something like a lot of people want to get into. And there's a lot of folks that you can learn from now. And they've already made like the play by play. They've made the blueprint. we just gotta follow it.
Mhm.
It's easy as that.
But yeah, with
Mhm.
that being said, from everyone from YouTube, if you guys are watching, this is now your chance to enter the giveaway on Twitch. So head over to twitch.tv/Elgato and type in the keyword. It's gonna be Android. You can also do what's it? The keyword, you can just copy and paste keyword from that command right there. And it should be popping up soon. There it is. Yep. And you guys only need to type this once in chat. The winner will be drawn very shortly. So let's give everyone some time who have not entered yet. And a reminder that you do have to be present when your name is called. Otherwise, we will re-roll for a new winner. And also something to note that this is for NA and EUR only. So make sure to keep that in mind when you are entering. Otherwise, we will have to re-roll if you're not in those regions. But yeah, and thank you guys all so much for being here. Can we get some hearts in chat too for Ange, please? So Ange, it was wonderful having you on the stream. I had a great time here with you, and it's always great, stopping by. I will make sure please go follow Ange as well. Give her some love. I wonder if we can do another shout out.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Chibi Maharu, for having me here today. And thank you to the folks at Elgato for the opportunity to be a partner as well.
Aw. No, yeah, we're happy to have you on the team. It's been so great working together with you. But let me see. Is this gonna work? Shout out. I have to wait 23 minutes to shout you out. Dang. The cooldown for this. But okay, here.
That's okay.
It's a command, guys. It's a command. Yeah, there we go. It's pinned. Brito, thank you so much for pinning that. Go follow Ange on her socials. What social platform do you use the most, actually?
I would say that I'm currently using Twitter or X. We have to formally call it now. I use that the most. But twitch.tv as well. I stream on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And I'll be streaming tonight to celebrate my 10K follower celebration.
Congrats on 10K. Let's go. What time are you streaming tonight?
Thank you. It'll be at 8 p.m. tonight. I'll be doing a karaoke stream.
Let's go. 8 p.m. PT?
Yes. Yes, PST.
Okay, awesome. All right, you guys hear that? If you guys want to see Ange stream and hear her sing, stop by her stream 8 p.m. PST tonight, guys. That is when she is streaming. You get to hear her lovely voice.
Thank you. Yeah, pretty nervous, but we'll crush it.
You got this. And then also, if you guys haven't already, make sure to go join our Discord server. Discord is the best place to get notified for any of these streams, for any updates, as well as for any exclusive giveaways. And this is a one-time, Discord's the best way to also get exclusive merch as well. So we have a Flex Zone channel. That is a channel where if you guys have a awesome setup, post it in there, read the channel description or read the pinned message, and you have a chance to be a Flex Zone winner of the month, which will receive some exclusive merch. Same for member of the month, that's just being a very active, a really good role model for the community, helpful, and just a kind member in this server. And then you can also, get some exclusive merch as well, and exclusive member of the month giveaways. So definitely join the Discord there. We have a great community there. Discord squad.
Oh, good luck to everyone entering the giveaway as well.
Yeah, for sure. And then we also have our socials here too. Is it socials or social? Let's see, socials or socials? I think it's just an S. There you go. So check out our socials too. There's Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Reddit, LinkedIn. Go follow us on the socials there. All right, good luck, chat. Chat and Ange, you guys want to count down from 5?
Yes. All right, let's go.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, good luck. Painful Split. Are you in chat? Painful Split. You have won a Stream Deck Plus. Are you in chat? You now have 45 seconds left in order to claim your prize by typing something in chat. Otherwise, we will have to re-roll for a new winner. So, Painful Split. No response yet. I don't see a response yet. Paging, Painful
the one
Split.
time he decided to go a bathroom break.
Oh no! They still got. Oh, they are. They're in chat. They're in chat. Congrats, Painful Split.
Yay!
So something not painful split. Make sure your Twitch DMs are open, and make sure that just to clarify that you do have to reside within NA or EUR in order to receive your prize. So if you're all good, make sure your Twitch DMs are open, and I'll be reaching out to you via Elgato's Twitch DM within like maybe 30 minutes after the stream ends. So shortly, give me a little bit of time to kind of like do stuff.
Now you can join the spin gang.
Yeah, now you can join the spin game. But all right, guys, that is pretty much it from us. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the stream. And once again, thank you so much for being here. And thank you to all the mods, Brito. So yeah, we'll see you guys soon. Let's go ahead and find someone to raid. And do you have anyone that you want us to raid in mind? They do not need to be an Elgato partner. This is all for you. You can choose whoever.
Ooh, I don't know. Let me see who's online right now.
I should tell. Brito's telling me I should tell him about tomorrow. What do you mean? Tell him, okay.
What's tomorrow?
Okay, so tomorrow, all I'm gonna say is 2.0 tomorrow. There will also be a stream and a giveaway tomorrow. So stay tuned. I believe the stream is planned for. Let me just double check. I don't want to give you guys the wrong information on accident. So let me see. The stream's gonna be at 2 p.m. guys. So stream will be planned for 2 p.m. PT. So tomorrow. Wink, 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 nudge, nudge. You guys don't want to miss it.
Person. I'm sorry.
You're good. Yeah. So
person to read.
Awesome. Then go ahead and
I'm going to send this link to you.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so remember earlier how I was mentioning the person who codes and then his chat can doodle and then it immediately goes in his overlay?
Yeah.
He's wonderful and he's live right now.
Oh my god. Oh, this is the person I was talking about. Taijiro.
Yes.
No, this is
so
oh my
great.
god, yeah. It's because I forgot his name, but he's the exact person I was talking about earlier when I was like, oh, his overlays, everything's amazing. Like he was a coder or something, right? I mentioned that. This is the same person. Oh, this is perfect.
Same brain cell.
Same brain cell. Yeah, I'm so glad. That's awesome. All right. We're gonna go ahead and raid Taijiro. Let's go and raid. Yeah, they're very inspirational, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and show them some love. And we'll see you guys soon, all right? See you guys tomorrow, 2 p.m. PT. Make sure to join Discord if you guys have already. Keep an eye out on our socials. There will also be a Discord exclusive giveaway tomorrow, guys. So
I'll be there. I'll be there tomorrow.
I'll see you there too, Ange. All right, we'll see you guys soon, all right? Goodbye.
Bye-bye.